Hi, it's Zalakai again, and today I am going to be reviewing a book that I just finished called Threadbare Stuff and Nonsense, the first book in the Threadbare series. It is written by Andrew Seipel and read by Tim Gerard Reynolds, and it's part of a type of literature called literature RPG, which takes RPG elements like gaining levels, experience points, and such, and stats, and puts it into the story itself. I do find the concept just a little weird, but I really enjoyed it in the Threadbare series, and I haven't given it a try for other series that I know have the RPG elements in it. But what I have done is get through this whole series and then the sequel series that he wrote, which was about the I think it's a Harvin. I'll have to re-listen to it at some point, but I don't really want to spoil too much plot, so I'll just give like the base rundown. But I highly suggest this series because it's very good, and it follows a teddy bear named Threadbare, who is a greater golem. And he starts off kind of like an infant where he doesn't really have very much intelligence or the ability to do much, but he slowly gets more and more intelligent throughout the entire first book. And it's really interesting watching his growth, his character development, literally how he goes from being a child essentially to a very intelligent being. And that things that I enjoyed was like the class system and how it kind of hints at what might be coming up. And I had a lot of theories by the time I reached the end of the first book about how the second book and the third book were going to go because they both were out before I started the series. Um, and I really liked a lot of the supporting characters. Celia was great, and I really liked the entire half orc family. They were all fantastic, and I know how I don't want to spoil anything because this series it's really good and it's really intense, and a lot of the fights are just fantastic. They're brutal, especially the stuff that happens with Threadbare. But because Threadbare is a golem, and a golem that is also a teddy bear, there is bits and pieces of humor, and there's a lot of jokes. There's a lot of puns in the book, and that was purposeful. Um, and then there's a lot of different really interesting ideas, like how the dungeons work is basically a monster takes it over and it becomes its themed dungeon. And they explore one in this book, and I know that there is a lot more that goes on in the additional books in the series. um, but I highly suggest it. It's very good, and you should check it out. Again, that is Threadbare Stuff and Nonsense, the first book, and it's on Audible. And check it out.